Travelers, have you ever stopped and wondered, what if Teyvat isn't the paradise it seems? What if all the beauty, the Archons, the nations, and even the sky are hiding something far darker? What if Teyvat is actually a hell or a prison, carefully disguised as a paradise? Stick with me as we uncover the chilling secrets of this world and dive deep into this mind-blowing theory. But before we move forward, here's a quick disclaimer. This is just a fan-made theory and purely speculative. It's all for fun and shouldn't be taken seriously, and the video will have spoilers. Let's start from the beginning. When the traveler and their sibling tried to leave Teyvat, they were stopped by the sustainer of heavenly principles. The sustainer called them outlanders who do not belong to this world, and immediately trapped them here. But why? What if Teyvat is more than just a world? It's a prison, a place where Celestia, the unseen force, keeps its people under control. It's a beautiful world, yes, but controlled, monitored, and even manipulated to ensure nothing escapes. Is it truly a paradise, or is it a carefully crafted cage? Next, let's talk about the Archons, the so-called gods of Teyvat. Did you know that their names come from demons in Ars Godia? Barbatos, Morax, Beelzebul. Creepy, right? These Archons hold immense power and rule over their nations. But what's their true role? While they don't seem to directly communicate with Celestia, they still enforce its order. Each Archon's role is to maintain control over their people, following the path Celestia sets for them. But not all of them seem happy with this. The Tsaritsa, for example, is a major outlier. She's not satisfied with simply being a tool of Celestia. Instead, she's gathering the Gnosis, but it's not for more power. What if she's doing this to fight back against Celestia, to break free from its control? What is she planning, and what truth is she hoping to uncover? Visions, these seemingly divine gifts from the gods. But what if they're more than just blessings? In the Russian dub of Genshin Impact, visions are actually referred to as the Eye of the God. What if these visions are Celestia's way of keeping an eye on the people it controls? Visions might be a tool of surveillance, a way for Celestia to track every vision bearer's actions. If someone is given a vision, they're likely part of Celestia's plan. But here's the twist. Some people are denied visions, even if they're strong and capable. These people, the ones Celestia can't control, could be seen as threats. And that's where the Abyss comes in. To understand the Abyss, we need to look back at Khaenri'ah, the nation without a god. Unlike the rest of Teyvat, Khaenri'ah thrived without Celestia's blessings, relying on its own strength and technology. But this independence angered Celestia. As it was seen as a threat, they had to get rid of it, right? That's what Celestia did. Celestia unleashed a curse on Khaenri'ah, a punishment so severe that it marked the people and the land forever. The people of Khaenri'ah were turned into monsters, their once proud civilization reduced to ruins. This curse sparked a war, the cataclysm, that devastated not only Khaenri'ah, but also much of Teyvat. Now those cursed people form the Abyss. Celestia portrays them as villains, but are they really the bad guys? What if the Abyss is simply fighting back, trying to expose the truth about Celestia and reclaim their lost freedom? This is where the traveler's sibling comes in. The Abyss Princess, as an outlander, they aren't affected by Celestia's curse. Just like the people of Khaenri'ah once were, perhaps they saw the truth of Teyvat and chose to align with the Abyss. Meanwhile, the traveler is still seeking answers, torn between uncovering the truth and deciding which side to trust. This sets up a future where the traveler may face difficult choices, to join the Abyss in their fight against Celestia or to forge an entirely different path. Now let's talk about the Tsaritsa. She's a key player in this grand story. Instead of obeying Celestia, she's gathering the Gnosis. Could it be that she plans to break Teyvat's connection to Celestia entirely? But there's a huge risk in what she's doing. Nahida warned us that destroying a Gnosis might have disastrous consequences. Disrupting the Gnosis could create possibilities for reawakening the sustainer of heavenly principles, who might reignite the chaos and destruction. Is the Tsaritsa's rebellion worth the risk, or will it lead to catastrophe? Besides, why didn't the sustainer of heavenly principles wake up when the Pyro Archon tore a hole in the skies of Teyvat? That's what we'll discuss next. In the recent Archon quest, the Pyro Archon tore the sky, revealing a crack. This moment proves something that many of us have suspected for a while. The sky in Teyvat is fake.
The stars, the sky, it's all a gigantic hoax. A lie.
It's not real, just like the control Celestia has over Teyvat. But why didn't the sustainer of heavenly principles wake up by it? Here's a theoretical explanation of this. The Pyro Archon might have created a tear that wasn't large or permanent enough to destabilize the illusion of the sky. It could be akin to creating a crack in a shield, noticeable but not catastrophic enough to warrant the sustainer's intervention. Nahida implied that destroying a Gnosis could reawaken the sustainer because it might dismantle Celestia's foundational systems. A simple tear in the sky may not have the same level of impact unless it permanently damages the illusion or the mechanism behind it. A Gnosis might be tied to the very foundation of Celestia's control, making its destruction far more critical than a tear in the sky. Since the Gnosis are likely part of Celestia's stabilizing mechanisms, losing one could signal a direct threat to their rule, unlike a temporary tear in the illusion. While tearing the sky is disruptive, it may not dismantle Celestia's overall control of Teyvat. The sustainer may only react when a challenge threatens to destabilize the entire system, not just its surface appearance. Now back to the Tsarist. If the Tsaritsa is successful in breaking Teyvat's ties to Celestia, what could this fake sky reveal? Could it show us the traveler's homeworld, or something far more shocking hidden beyond the clouds? What lies beneath this veil? As the traveler, we're not just wandering through Teyvat. We're outlanders, unaffected by Celestia's curse. And that makes us unique. Our journey is about finding our sibling, yes, but it's also about uncovering the truth behind Teyvat. Why is Celestia controlling this world, and what role will we play in all of this? With so many factions to consider, whether it's the Abyss, the Tsaritsa, or the Archons, our choices won't be easy. Will we side with the Abyss, try to uncover more truths, or support the Tsaritsa's rebellion? The path we take will define the future of Teyvat. So, is Teyvat really a hell? From the curse of Khaenri'ah to the Archons' roles, visions being Celestia's eyes, and even the fake sky, it sure feels like it. Celestia controls everything using fear and power to keep its grip on Teyvat. But cracks are starting to show. The Traveler, the Tsaritsa, and even the Abyss are standing up to Celestia. Maybe one day, we'll finally see the full truth about this world. What do you think, travelers? Could Teyvat really be a hell? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact theories. Until next time, safe travels.